Did you know heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide? It's like if every person in a packed football stadium dropped dead every day. But what if there was a way to change this reality? Now that's a sobering thought, isn't it? But it's not all doom and gloom. In fact, our story today is one of hope, innovation, and the indomitable spirit of human curiosity. We're talking about heart disease, a ruthless adversary that's been claiming lives for centuries. Just imagine this. In the United States alone, one person succumbs to cardiovascular diseases every 33 seconds. That's about the time it takes to tie your shoe or send a quick text. And worldwide, it's like an entire football stadium's worth of people being wiped out daily. But here's the kicker. Despite the grim statistics, we're not standing idle. Far from it. Researchers across the globe are tirelessly working to unravel the mysteries of the heart and find a cure for heart disease. They're exploring every avenue, from understanding its molecular and genetic underpinnings to developing innovative therapies that could potentially reverse damage caused by heart attacks. Take gene therapy, for instance. It's being explored as a potential cure for certain types of cardiovascular diseases, especially genetic conditions. Imagine being able to correct faulty genes like editing a typo in a text message. Then there's precision medicine, which tailors treatments to individual genetic profiles. It's like having a suit custom-made to fit you perfectly, except it's a treatment plan. And let's not forget about the promising world of stem cell therapy. This could be our ticket to regenerating damaged heart tissue. Kind of like how a starfish regrows its arm, but this time it's your heart. Though a definitive cure remains elusive, these advancements signal significant progress in combating heart disease. It's like we're in the middle of a thrilling detective novel, and we're getting closer to unmasking the villain with every page we turn. So stay with us as we delve into the exciting developments in heart disease research. You might be surprised at how close we are to finding a cure. We're not at the finish line yet, but we can certainly see it from here. So, are you ready for this heart-pounding journey? You're not going to want to miss this. In our journey to understand and conquer heart disease, it's essential to know how to maintain a healthy heart. Think of it as having the right tools and blueprint to build a robust sandcastle that can withstand the tide. We're talking about simple changes in your everyday life that could significantly lower your risk of heart disease. These are like the basic principles of sandcastle construction: the right mix of sand and water, the appropriate tools, and a little bit of patience. First up, we have a balanced diet. Try to include more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins in your meals. It's like using the right type of sand, which forms a strong base for your sandcastle. Next, physical activity. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise every day. It's like the water that helps the sand stick together and hold its shape. Then there's tobacco and alcohol. Cut down on smoking and limit your alcohol intake. These are like the rogue waves that can erode your sandcastle over time. And finally, regular checkups. Keep an eye on your blood pressure, cholesterol, and glucose levels. It's like regularly checking your sandcastle for any signs of damage or weak spots. And remember, these are just recommendations. Everyone's body is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. It's like how every beach has different sand and wave conditions. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Check out the links in the description below for more detailed guides on maintaining a healthy heart. It's like having a sandcastle building manual tailored to your specific beach conditions. So, are you ready to build your sandcastle? Let's get started. So, where are we now in the fight against heart disease? Well, imagine trying to solve a complex puzzle with billions of pieces. That's what researchers are doing. Right now, the main methods of treatment are lifestyle changes and medication. It's like trying to keep a sandcastle intact despite the relentless tide. Not easy, but not impossible. We're talking about healthier diets, more physical activity, less tobacco use, and moderate alcohol consumption. These changes are the first line of defense against heart disease, much like the outer walls of our sandcastle. But what if we could change the tide instead of just building better walls? That's where medication comes in. It's like adding reinforcements to our sandcastle, making it more resilient against the waves. Medication helps manage conditions like high blood pressure and cholesterol levels, which, if left unchecked, can lead to heart disease. But what if the sandcastle is already damaged? Can we rebuild it? This is where researchers are looking towards gene therapy as a potential game changer. Think of it as having a blueprint for the perfect sandcastle. Gene therapy aims to correct faulty genes in patients with genetic cardiomyopathy, a type of heart disease. It's like having a magic tool that can rearrange the grains of sand in our castle, fixing the parts that have crumbled. One of these tools is the Cure Heart Project, which is working tirelessly to develop these gene therapies. But the innovation doesn't stop there. Gene therapy is also being used to disrupt the PCSK9 gene, a troublemaker that raises the risk of cardiovascular problems. It's as if we've identified a rogue wave that's been damaging our sandcastle, and now we're working on a way to calm it. And then we have the mRNA vaccines being evaluated as potential treatments. It's like calling in reinforcements from other sandcastles, learning from their designs, and using that knowledge to make our own sandcastle stronger. These advancements are like finding the corner pieces of our puzzle. We're beginning to see the bigger picture, but the fight is far from over. The puzzle is still incomplete, and we need to keep finding the pieces. Stay tuned as we delve into more exciting breakthroughs in the fight against heart disease. What if we could grow a new heart in a lab? Sounds like science fiction, right? But researchers at Boston University's CellMet Center are turning this into a reality. Imagine tending to a garden, planting a seed in fertile soil, nurturing it as it sprouts and matures into a full-grown plant. Now take that concept and apply it to the human heart. This isn't about creating an exact replica of your heart, like a clone, but it's about growing viable heart tissue that can be transplanted into patients' hearts. It's akin to patching up a well-loved quilt, adding new fabric to reinforce the worn-out areas. The process starts with a patient's own skin cells. Yes, you heard that right, skin cells. These cells are then reprogrammed into what are called pluripotent stem cells. These cells are the chameleons of the cellular world with the ability to transform into any type of cell in the body, including cardiomyocytes, the cells that make up the heart muscle. However, creating a suitable environment for these cells to flourish is a bit like trying to set up the perfect conditions for a rare exotic plant to thrive. It requires a scaffolding that is both stiff enough to support the cells and soft enough for them to contract, much like the support a trellis provides to a climbing vine. But the innovation doesn't stop there. Just like a plant needs a system of roots to deliver water and nutrients, these heart tissue patches need blood vessels. The team is crafting these essential conduits within the tissue patches to enable thicker tissue growth. These lab-grown heart tissue patches could revolutionize not only how we treat heart diseases, but also how we develop and test drugs, and even study rare heart diseases. It's like having a living, beating heart in a petri dish, providing a window into the workings of this vital organ. The seed has been planted and we're eagerly watching it grow. But what else is on the horizon? The answer to that question might surprise you. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the promising world of stem cell therapy. Having explored the fascinating world of lab-grown heart tissue and the transformative power of stem cells, it's time to delve into the intersection of these two promising fields. Think of it as a crossroads where the future of medicine is being written. The ability to grow heart tissue in a lab using stem cells opens a new frontier in the treatment of heart diseases. It's akin to cultivating a new species of plant using the seeds of an existing one, creating a hybrid that combines the best features of both. The process begins with skin cells that are reprogrammed into pluripotent stem cells. These cellular superheroes are then coaxed into becoming cardiomyocytes, the cells that make up the heart muscle. But this is only the start. The real magic happens when these cells are nurtured in the perfect conditions, allowing them to grow into fully functional heart tissue. This is where the lab comes in. Researchers create a scaffolding that mimics the environment of the heart, providing the cells with the support they need to thrive. It's like a nursery for these fledgling cells, providing them with the nutrients and care they need to grow into their full potential. But what happens when this lab-grown heart tissue meets a real human heart? That's the question scientists are working tirelessly to answer. By integrating these lab-grown patches into the human heart, we could potentially repair damage caused by heart diseases. It's like patching up a punctured tire, allowing the vehicle to run smoothly once more. This intersection of lab-grown hearts and stem cells is where the future of heart disease treatment lies. It's a promising crossroads, one that holds the potential to change countless lives. But as we move forward, we must also look to the future. What does the horizon hold for these exciting fields? Stay tuned as we explore the future of heart disease treatment in our next segment. Stem cells. They're like the superheroes of the cellular world. and they might just be our secret weapon against heart disease. Imagine, if you will, a city ravaged by a supervillain, not unlike the way heart disease wreaks havoc on our bodies. Now imagine a team of superheroes swooping in to save the day, restoring the city brick by brick to its former glory. That, my friends, is the power of stem cells. These cellular superheroes are pluripotent, which is a fancy way of saying they can transform into any cell in the body. It's like having the powers of Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Hulk all rolled into one. In the context of heart disease, these stem cells can become cardiomyocytes, the cells that make your heart beat. Researchers are exploring how to harness this transformative power to heal the heart. At Boston University's CellMet Center, scientists are working on growing viable heart tissue in the lab using a patient's own skin cells. These cells are reprogrammed into pluripotent stem cells and then coaxed into becoming cardiomyocytes. It's a bit like convincing Clark Kent to ditch the glasses and embrace his Superman alter ego. And it's not just about healing the heart, but also about preventing further damage. The Da Vinci Wellness Center is studying how stem cell therapy can regenerate damaged heart tissue and improve heart function. They're even exploring how stem cells can stimulate the growth of new blood vessels, essentially creating a new infrastructure for the heart city. Like all superheroes, stem cells face their share of challenges. The process of reprogramming skin cells into pluripotent stem cells is complex, and getting them to become cardiomyocytes is no easy feat. But every superhero story has its obstacles, and it's the overcoming of these hurdles that makes the victory all the more sweet. With stem cells in our arsenal, we're better equipped in the battle against heart disease. But what does the future hold? As we peek into the future of heart disease treatment, it's like looking through a telescope into the vast universe of possibilities. There's a sense of awe, excitement, and a fair bit of mystery. What lies ahead is a vibrant tapestry of innovation, woven with threads of scientific discovery and technological advancement. Imagine a world where we can grow viable heart tissue in laboratories, akin to farmers cultivating crops in a field. Researchers at Boston University's CellMet Center are already on this path, working on ways to transform a patient's own skin cells into heart cells. Think of it as giving your heart the ultimate makeover, using only materials that are already a part of you. Now that's what you call a personal touch. But the innovation doesn't stop there. Picture a future where we can create lab-made blood vessels, just like a baker piping icing on a cake. Dr. Michael Laflamme's team at UHN's McEwen Stem Cell Institute is cooking up this exact recipe, aiming to replace damaged heart tissue with new heart muscle made from stem cells. Now that's what I call a heartwarming bake-off. Now hold on to your hats, folks, because you're about to hear something straight out of a science fiction novel. They're even exploring the use of 3D bioprinting to fabricate a neonatal scale human heart. Yes, you heard that right. We're on the brink of printing hearts, just like we print photographs. You might say, we're developing the technology to keep our hearts picture perfect. Of course, none of this would be possible without continued research and collaboration. It's like assembling a jigsaw puzzle, where each piece is a discovery made by a different researcher. And just like a jigsaw puzzle, the picture only becomes clear when all the pieces come together. The work of these researchers extends beyond the confines of their labs, involving public health charities and patient advocacy groups. It's a testament to the power of collective effort in the pursuit of a common goal. As we continue to explore this universe, we're left with an intriguing question. Could we live in a world where heart disease is a thing of the past? We'd love to hear your thoughts. From the chambers of our hearts to the cutting-edge labs, we've embarked on a fascinating journey today. If you enjoyed this journey and the exciting possibilities of the future, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights. We hope this glimpse into the future of heart disease treatment has left you with a newfound appreciation for the power of scientific innovation and the importance of continued research. Remember, each of us holds a piece of this jigsaw puzzle. Whether it's by supporting research, participating in clinical trials, or simply spreading awareness, we can all contribute to the fight against heart disease. We're excited to see where this journey will take us next. Will we see a world where heart disease is a thing of the past? Only time will tell. Thank you for joining us on this heart-pounding journey. Stay tuned for more as we continue to explore the fascinating universe of science, technology, and health. Until then, keep your hearts healthy, your minds curious, and your spirits high.